What is going on YouTube? Just in case you didn't know, it's Justice Case here, and I am coming at you with PWC Season 7, Week 8 against XRN and his Delaware Kyurem-Blacks. He has a very potent team to go up against, and he was honestly one of the scariest people coming out of D-League, and if not the scariest D-League player, let's be honest here. I am very nervous to face him because I'm gonna be honest here. When I first came, at the beginning of the season, his draft looked a lot different than it did now. He had Mega Audino in his Mega and several different Mons on his roster. I wasn't too scared of this team at first, but then I went into the mountains, and then I came back a month later, and it changed from a lot of FSAs, and now I'm terrified. Because now he doesn't have the uselessness that is Mega Audino, and he has a freaking Mega Shark. Freaking Mega Shark. Freaking Mega Shark! Alright, and he has a Clefable. That screws my team a lot, so I'm not too happy to see that. Lucario is also a powerhouse I have to worry about, as well as Talonflame being a nuisance with speed. Zygarde, also a very potent wall breaker that we've all seen come back from a 1-6 differential game to sweeping clean through, so I have to be very careful with that. So, very nervous to see that, and here's what I'm bringing to go up against him. Kyurem-Black, who is going through some Vietnam flashbacks after that horrific loss at the hands of a Tail Glow Manaphy. We're trying to get our confidence back. I'm trying to get my confidence back. I am hella nervous to bring my team this game because a lot of this is also very, shall we say, situational mons, so some situational sets that I'm really hoping pull through for me. So Kyurem-Black, enough speed to outspeed Adamant Mega Sharpedo, Jolly Mega Lucario, Rotom Mo. I need this to, basically, it's Celium Z, so it gets rid of Clefable, hopefully. The part that really kind of puts me on edge, though, is the fact that with this attack investment, it only is a 50-50 chance to kill Clefable if it's a max Phys Def, max HP set. I have to run the speed though, because I've tried bulkier Kyurem-Blacks that just don't cut out. I can't run Adamant because it's not enough speed to deal with Modem or Lucario, two giant threats that just completely revenge Kyurem unless there's a Choice Scarf variant anyways. But if it is a Choice Scarf Lucario variant, I have enough HP invested deliberately to live a Jolly close combat Choice Scarf from Scarf Lucario, so I can live that and then hit it with an Earth Power back to knock it out. Roost is to get me to my full HP so I can hopefully do that in the right scenario. Ice Beams to deal with Modems, to deal with Zygarde particularly, namely you buddy, Zygarde. Deals also with Stunfisk. Yeah, it's just a pretty good general coverage move. Then Fusion Bolt, it does guarantee 2-hit KO to Skarmory if you match Phys Def unless it's Wakam Berry. Sharpedo, that thing's frail as heck, it's going down. So yeah, that's the Kyurem-Black for me. I'm really hoping it comes out for me. Next we have 6-0 Belai. Oh lord. Oh lord. I had half a mind to run a Calm Mind variant this weekend, and I'm really hoping I don't regret it, because the problem with that though is it's set up fodder for itself and it's easily just taken down by a lot of his other mons, such as Zygarde can fairly set up on this, Mega Sharpedo just 2-hit KOs it, and I really can't do much back to it. Talonflame, Bandit said screws me over. Clefable just generally screws me over. So that's really annoying to deal with. So Recover for the bulk. Enough bulk to deal with Bandit, Lucario, Meteor Mash. I know that for a fact. Brick Break for Sharpedo, guaranteed 2-hit KO. HP Ice. This set guarantees I did the calcs, will guarantee, no matter what, if it's a sub Spadef Zygarde, it will break the Spadef Zygarde's sub. And on a Adamant Zygarde, it will guarantee, even with leftovers recovery, 3-hit KO it. So with the 8 investment, it just does that job perfectly. So, and then lastly, there's Taunt. This is the move slot I kept going back and forth on. I'm still going back and forth on, but I don't want to do what I did with Shaman last week, which was Had I not done that, I wouldn't have gone 6-0, and maybe that would have been a different game. I'm not changing it last minute again. I've learned my lesson. I'm hoping I don't regret it. Taunt is so that when Clefable inevitably switches in on this thing, we can taunt it, it's not going to throw off a Toxic, it's not going to Moonlight up, it's not going to throw off Stealth Rocks on my Switch. We can get that taunt off, I can go safely into either Metagross or Arcanine, get on them and they'll just become more nuisance to deal with, and I can pivot around that from there. So that's the game plan. I'm hoping I don't regret it. Next up is Arcanine. Deals with Sharpedo. It can take a waterfall and hit it with a wild charge. Then E-Speed after that can. This can take a waterfall even without the Intimidate drop on it. So even if it comes in after me, I take it and then I can safely not hit it with wild charge. Put it into range of E-Speed easily, even if it's so guarantee Sharpedo will go down to this. That's the game plan with this Arcanine. So hoping that works out for me. And then Fire Blast is because it can deal with Skarmory, because Flare Blitz, even with Antagonist, is not doing much to even no Fizz Diff Skarm. So Fire Blast is just generally the better call, even unless the Diff Skarm case. Next we have My Name is Miltank. This one is to deal with Rotom for the most part. Milk Drink, Stealth Rocks, because I need hazards, because that could really be useful versus Talonflame, getting chip damage off on Lucario. If it's unaware, Clefable. Damage is nice, so I can put it into range of Kyurem-Black, guaranteed. Corkscrew Crash. This one was controversial Heal Bell, but considering there's a Tentacruel, considering that there's a Clefable that can be a nuisance, considering that there's a lot of status problems that could be annoying to my team, Rotom burning crap, I've contemplated between this and Toxic, but I'm going with Heal Bell because I think it'll be more useful in a case where if Kyurem-Black gets burned or Arcanine gets Toxic, and I need to get that back up to speed. And then Body Slam for general damage. Against Skarmory, this set gets completely walled, but it's a price I'm going to have to pay. I do have answers for Skarm. They're situational answers that if I lose either of the three, I lose, basically. But I gotta go with it. It's my only shot to do this, because it's the only way as I can beat it. And then Sapsipper is cool. Rotom can't be Stormy to bits. I understand it leaves me more susceptible to Talonflame, but I think in a situation, Talonflame is just going to Brave Bird me anyways, because he can fear the Thick Fat, so... And they both recoil with the same power, so at the same time, maybe I have to lose Arcanine and then I lose a chance to have another switch in for it, but if that's really the case, I'm probably screwed anyways, so this is what we're going with. It's also enough speed just in case random offensive Life Orb, Magic Guard, Clefable, max speed comes. Just enough for that. You never know. Then we have Carl the Zebstrika. And this, I'm dropping you after this week, buddy. I'm sorry. If you put in work, I make you, then I will regret that dearly. But we're gonna see. You're gonna go out either in a blaze of glory, or you're just gonna go out and go out. So we're gonna find out today. We're gonna learn today. Anyway, Carl is packing Overheat for Modem, for Skarmory to an extent as well, although I don't know why I would Thunderbolt on that. For Lucario, and yeah, that's mainly it, I guess, and also Delibird is there. I don't think Delibird will ever come to this game, though. I've got Metagross, this, and Arcanine. There's no way Delibird's coming to this. Volt Switch is just for momentum purposes. HP Ice, Zygarde, and T-Bolt. There's no other real last move I can really put on this that can get a surprise kill with. He does nothing that's like low kick worthy or can Pursuit Trap. Signal Beam doesn't do anything here. I consider Thunder Wave, but the best thing I could Thunder Wave on this team is maybe a Scarf Lucario or a Clefable, and if it's Scarf Lucario, it's killing me with close combat anyways, let's be real. So, I'm not really... Thunder Wave doesn't seem like a good option. I just want power if I don't need to switch out or lose by switching out on something that I really shouldn't be switching out on. Lightning Rod, so I can switch in on Modem, get that momentum back, and that will be the game plan for there. And then lastly we have, then suddenly, it used Blank. And that is to kind of, I don't know, play on runs, because when I first saw the game where Metagross suddenly exploded out of nowhere from when I was gone, it just kind of popped me. It's like, then suddenly it just exploded. So, then suddenly it used Meteor Mash, then suddenly it used Ice Punch, then suddenly it used Thunder Punch, and then suddenly it used Bullet Punch. So yeah, just kind of, I don't know, why am I rambling about this? Okay. Bolt Attack, fully attack invested, just some 8 speed, just in case I can randomly outspeed no speed Skarmory. For whatever case be the case, some investment in defense to help deal with Mega Sharpedo. This item is for Decobra Berry is to deal with Mega Shark, Live a Crunch, or Dark Pulse. With Dark Pulse, I really hope it doesn't flinch me. Hit it with a Thunder Punch, and then Revenge Kill a Guarantee with a Bullet Punch. So that will be the game plan, hopefully, unless it's random bulky ass Sharpedo. If I spoke it to life, I swear to God, somebody stop me. But anyways, this will be the squad going into this. I'm not going to have any last minute changes, I hope, because that screwed me last week. I'm hoping I really need a confidence gainer this week. I need this win. Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. PWC link down in the description, as well as my opponent's channel. And anyways, let's hope for the best here. Bye-bye.